Hi everybody, and welcome back to Miss Rachel's Plus Size channel. I know it's been a while. I missed you guys, and I miss making my videos. So here I am, and just like the video promise, I promised in my last video a couple of weeks ago, I'm going about making a video about emotional eating. Here it is. So yeah. Now, I'm not a professional. I'm not a primary care I'm not a doctor. I'm not a, a nurse. Any of that type of stuff. So the information that I'm going to share is actually what I found pertain to myself. Now, of course, if you feel that some of the things that I'm going to be saying you've experienced or anything like that, then my suggestion is that you talk to your doctor or somebody like that, a professional. And so I just wanted to make sure you were aware of that disclosure. I just had to say that because I'm not in any type of way, I'm not saying that this is I'm not doing any of that. I just want to share some information that I found out about myself, and that I believe will help me or has helped me with my weight loss journey. So let's go ahead and get started, okay? And also this is going to be a two-part video. So the first part is I'm going to share some of the things that I felt I experienced as a emotional eater, and then in part two I'll share some of the things that I'm doing to maintain control of the emotional eating. Okay, so this is part one, like the title says. And what I found when I did some research is that emotional eating, I'm reading from notes, emotional eating is eating for reasons other than hunger. And we all know that. We also, sometimes I'll say, I'm hungry, or, I sure would like this, or I sure would like that, even though I am full. I am totally full, and I'll still want to keep on eating. And it happens suddenly, like for no reason, no apparent reason. I'll just, I might be doing something, or I might not be doing anything. And, I'll just have this craving for food. And then it's a specific food. It's not like, it's not random. It's more of, like, for me, I'll tell you, my types of food would be like, chocolate pie, chocolate chip cookies, chocolate. So it's more specific. And the feelings, like, I need the instant satisfaction of it. Like, it won't go away. And that was what I found when in my research, that was part of emotional eating. And then I just continue to eat even though I'm full. I'll continue to eat, and that is because I'm still going through that emotion. Or trying to get to that certain whatever. It's kind of strange, but that's what I've experienced. And even afterwards, after I had it, after I got that satisfaction, then here it comes. I get this incredible guilt. And when I was reading about emotional eating, they said it was part of it, that you get this guilt afterwards, and then it's about comfort food. So I've experienced all of that. And like I said earlier, the comfort food for me is chocolate, 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 chocolate cookies, chocolate pies. Oh man, don't get me started about chocolate pies from nations and stuff like that. And I mean, for me, it's not even, like the food, but it's like the sweets, and it's specific chocolate. And then I'll just go and I'll eat it. I'll eat it and eat it, and not ever get tired of it. And so, those are certain things. Now, the downfall about the emotional eating, or eating to satisfy an emotion, and it's totally the opposite from a physical. What I read was that it's distinctive from physical, because for the physical, is the opposite of these things. You eat and then you get full, and that's it. And that's how there's an emotional part versus a physical part. You go way beyond that physical. And so that's how you distinguish those two out. And then once you satisfy that physical hunger, then you're done. But with emotional eating, it continues on, like I said earlier. So I could tell for me that I eat mostly in emotions. And that was something that I'm glad that I discovered about myself, because a long time ago I probably wouldn't, but I wouldn't have even thought about emotional eating. As a matter of fact, I heard of emotional eating and I was like, nah, please, I mean, come on, really? And so, but this, emotional eating is like really to the extreme, because you don't quit. And the downfall about it is it leads to taking in all those extra calories that you don't need, that I didn't need. And for me, the pounds just keep, it kept piling on and piling on and piling on. And so, once I realized, I don't know what made me start really thinking about it, but I guess when I was going through that moment of trials, like I said, me and my husband split up, and then my father-in-law, my brother-in-law, who I was really close to, split up. Not split up, he died, sorry. When he passed away, all those emotions was just kicking in, and I needed some comfort. And so once I, tried to get myself back to where I needed to be mentally, I started journaling. And journaling has always been my thing. And writing down how I felt about things and what I'm doing and all that. And once I started writing down like my day's activities and stuff just to help me get back on track, then I realized what I was eating and when I was eating and how I was feeling while I was eating and all that. And I was like, wow, I began to see a pattern. I really began to see a pattern, and that really tripped me out. And so I started saying, you know what? My emotions is involved with my eating. And so that's when I decided to research. So I just thought this would be a great thing to share with my YouTube family. And I hope you enjoyed the video. If some of those things sound like you, then definitely go and do your research. There's so much stuff out online. There's so much stuff online about emotional eating, and like I said, always discuss with your doctor, if you're having these type of things going on. Okay, so I'll talk to you later, and do see the link below. I'm going to be doing my part 2. Okay, all right.